Ciao, jewelry making friends. My name is Joey Balestrieri. Welcome to my work table and welcome to my channel. I am always so happy when I get my Potomac Beads Treasure Box Edition. They have two different subscription boxes each month. The other one is called the Kit Edition. So if you're a person that likes to have instructions and everything that you need to make a project, that Kit Edition is really wonderful. But I get the Treasure Edition, and it is a curated sampling, if that makes sense, every month. And this month is called Coastal Oasis, and it is absolutely breathtaking and like spot on with how everyone is feeling as you know things are warming up for summer. So our treasure box comes in this beautiful magnetic box. I know it's awfully close to the camera, but it has a magnet here, and I do a little organizing every single month. When I get my box, I make labels for these boxes and I store things in them. But this is what the Coastal Oasis looks like this month. Isn't it gorgeous? I am so excited, and honestly I can say that everything that is here I do not have in my stash, so that always makes me really happy. So we get this little like ingredient list that comes in the box that tells what's there, and on the back it gives you a little like almost poetry. This month's treasure box reminds us of the profound feeling of peace amidst the shoreline's clear blue water and light breezes. Peer into the soft interior glow of mermaid glass rounds, sparkling sapphire and emerald crystal, and the delicate detail of metal charms. So I love this. I love ocean theme jewelry that is elegant and you know, not cheesy. You know, I live in Florida. I've lived in Florida since I was a little girl, and people just tend to glue seashells on everything. And so the elegant coastal style jewelry just makes my heart sing. So I am loving this. This treasure box is so exciting too, because every month we get a little something, usually a little something for our work tables, a little tool, a little cool supply, and this month we got 3 of them. So I'm really excited. I'll jump right in and start with the first bead. Here is an anchor pendant, and I just love this. So it has a drill hole at the top. It is like teardrop shape, and you look through the glass and see the anchor, and this side is smooth, and then when you turn it over, the anchor and this kind of water look is cut out in the back. So it makes the anchor look almost like it's under a magnifying glass. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love this, and we got enough here to make like earrings and a pendant. But you know, if you've been around my channel, you know that one of my very favorite projects to do, my go-to, is bookmarkers. And I always think about making gifts for summer reads. So for this, I would think like a beautiful bookmarker and a beautiful summer paperback, you know, taking place on a coastal vacation somewhere, and give that as a gift to a sister, a friend. So that's what I thought of. If you like statement earrings though, these are absolutely stunning. You could make beautiful earrings with that. And then next up we got check glass shell beads. Each one is a little tiny bit different. There are variations. I'll just pick up a few. There are variations in the glass, different striations. Some go from really opaque into that turquoise watercolor. They are absolutely gorgeous. And let's see, the drill hole is really cool on these. It goes right down the middle. When I first looked at them, I thought it was side to side like a briolette, but the drill hole goes right down the middle, and I can just confess right now that I already have a project in mind for these. I'm so excited. I do not have anything like this in my stash, and I will tell you that I have recently been doing a lot of summer jewelry, and I've actually done a video where I'm actually using natural seashells and elements from the beach. But a check glass seashell with this detail, the embossing that's on it, is beautiful to mix in with real shells. So beautiful. I am really thrilled to get those. And then on the subject of shells, we got 3 little check glass conch shells Aren't they gorgeous? They are so pretty and so detailed. And the drill hole on those also goes right through the middle. I love those. And then we got some check glass drops, and these are in like a smoky color, and they are drilled across the top like a little briolette, and they are just like a little drop of water. Aren't they gorgeous? And they're in such a pretty neutral shade. So beautiful. I'm also not sure if they're going to make it into the project that I'm thinking with that, but I do love those colors together very much. And then this is another bead that I'm crazy about. It's like a lentil bead. It is a check glass disc, but it's kind of in the shape of a lentil because it's not totally flat, and the little drill hole is like at the top of each one. So you know that if you've seen any of my bracelet videos, you know that I really love to make clusters on my bracelets. I love things that are dimensional. I love things that have a lot of movement. So either wire wrapping or making very small jump rings and clustering some of these discs together. And these are also really beautiful dangling, but I actually could see a really beautiful minimalist pair of earrings, and I think that's going to be one of my projects. I already have an idea for exactly how I would do it, just really beautiful. They look like little drops of water from the deepest part of the ocean. They are so gorgeous. I really, really love those. And then we got some check glass smooth rounds in 4mm, and they are just in this beautiful, beautiful clear with the white on the inside. These are so useful. They're amazing if you do bead weaving because they're 4mm, which is a really common size for beaded beads and things like that. But these are so useful. I absolutely love having things like this in my supplies. And then this one they are calling a check glass pressed rondelle. Other companies call this like a squished bicone or a squishy bicone. I have seen different names for this, but it is pressed glass and it is check glass, and I do love it very much. I was just telling you that because I don't see this as a rondelle. I don't really see it as a bicone either, but those are some of the names. So I know some people that are new to jewelry watch unboxings to get a vocabulary and to get the names of beads and shapes, and it is helpful to know them because when you're searching for something, you know what to type in your search bar. So those are a couple of the names for that, but they are so cool. When I cut them off the strand, you'll see that when you add these to another bead, that they're just like so interesting because it's such a different shape. I really love those. And then next up is 10mm check glass pressed beads, and these are absolutely beautiful. They look almost like a found object on the beach, and they have these facets, but they're really smooth. Like the facets are just really soft, soft edges, just beautiful. I wish you could feel these. We need feel-o-vision. These feel so good in your hand because they're really like satiny, and they have like a nice weight to them. And then we received a pair of lever back earrings. I love lever back earrings. These are not the interchangeable ones that I really love, but Potomac Beads does have those. And if you've been around, you know that one of my loves is to just make my earring drops and put them on a gold-filled interchangeable lever back ear wire. And then I'm putting high quality metal in my ears, and you know, I don't need an ear wire every time. And Potomac Beads has some beautiful ones. I can leave a link in the description box for those, but these are lovely too because they have this beautiful little seashell imprint right above where you would add your drop. So they are just summer perfection. I love these too. These are really beautiful. That little seashell adds just that little something, a little extra detail to your work. And then Who can ever have enough of starfish, seashell, and these kinds of little charms? These are so fabulous. We got 6 of these. So there is enough to add a charm on a bracelet, to make a pair of earrings, and I love to put these at the end of an extender chain on bracelets and necklaces, just so that you don't have just an empty link at the end of your extender chain. It's just a really professional, like loving touch when you create a piece of jewelry, and they are the perfect size for that. Absolutely beautiful. And again, if you have watched recent videos that I have done, you know that I went to a bead store that's closing in my area, and they have an entire wall of mermaid glass, and I hit that wall and did some damage, and I don't have this color. I'm so thrilled with this color, this smoky mermaid glass, and this is a perfect size, 6 millimeter. And you know, mermaid glass is one of my favorites. I actually have a completely separate organizing bin for beach style glass and mermaid glass. I keep them together because they just go hand in hand. It just feels like summer jewelry, and this is so elegant. This is like the prettiest gray, black, and silver. And like I try to watch my videos to see if my camera lens is doing the beads justice, and it looks like maybe it is picking up this flash somewhat, but mermaid glass is so fascinating. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a different kind of sparkle, a different kind of bling. It's, I guess the flash would be the way to say it. The mermaid glass almost looks like there is a little tiny firefly or a little tiny light bulb inside each bead, and that it is lit up from the inside. So I absolutely love this, and this is a really high quality mermaid glass. This excites me as much as when they give us Potomac pearls in the treasure box. I love that. Love, love, love that. And look at it with the silver. You could just make a fast, simple, very elegant pair of summer earrings with the silver starfish and this gray and silver mermaid glass. I mean, just beautiful. And the ear wires are right here. That might have to be one of my projects too. I absolutely love that. That little collection is just perfect. And then this is amazing. We got a pair of Potomac crystal cushions in 12 millimeter, and they are color changing. They are absolutely stunning. I love that. I have a friend who is in my little beading group who is amazing at doing bead weaving and at doing bezels and frames around these little loose crystals, and I'm thinking that I might have to give her one and me keep one, and we do a girlfriend project together. That's what I thought when I was seeing this. They would make beautiful earrings, but I even love like a small little pendant to go on my chains. I like to change out my pendants. So those are stunning. Thank you, Potomac Beads. That is amazing. And then we got some little crystal bicones. These are little 2 millimeter bicones, and they are just so lovely. Guys, I'm going to have to just pause because the man that does my yard is working just outside the window, and I doubt if it will be quiet. So I'm just going to pause, and I'll be right back. He is not really finished working, but I'm going to try to finish sharing the contents of this fabulous box with you. So every month in the treasure box, Potomac Beads tries to give us some seed beads, and these are gorgeous. These are Miyuki seed beads, and they are seafoam lined, and they are a crystal AB. The AB is that Aurora Borealis, and this size is 8.0. So these are absolutely fabulous for so many things. Bead weaving for sure, but spacer beads, and if you like minimalist jewelry, like just to cover your wire or your stringing material. And look, I'm looking in the camera lens, and what I see in my hand is not quite showing in the camera, but these are absolutely stunning. I love this seed bead. They give us high quality seed beads pretty much every month in this box. Every month that I can remember, they have tried to include seed beads because, you know, I always say they are workhorses in design. When you use a beautiful quality seed bead in between check glass or other beads, it looks like so much more than a little seed bead, and it really adds a little something to your design. And then next up are these gorgeous check glass ripple beads. Are they not stunning? I don't have anything like this in my stash, and I absolutely love these. They have a decent weight to them. The drill hole goes right through the middle, but that to me looks like the ripples in the sand when the water just gently goes over it and goes back out to the ocean. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I love bracelet art. I really love to do unusual bracelets. I love to have like a focal bead and, you know, then do something interesting and unexpected with the rest of the bracelet. And so I actually could see that as my focal bead on a bracelet and then a coordinating pendant. That would be so beautiful. Again, like gorgeous summer jewelry. And then we got two colors in the check glass rounds. These are faceted rounds. We got this one that is called, what is this one called? I set my little list aside. One moment and I will tell you the name of this one. This one is called Jade. And the other one that we got two different colors. The other one is called, nope, it was turquoise something. That was the discs. Turquoise Picasso swirl. So the opaque ones are the jade, and this is a turquoise and Picasso swirl. So it is that classic like turquoise and earth color, you know, the brown family. They're beautiful together. And I could even just mix those together and do something with them. Just so beautiful. And then we also received this month some of their bead weaving thread. It's called Dragon Thread, and this is size 6, and there's 5 meters on this little spool, and it's in the gray. So it goes beautifully. It's very, very neutral. It goes beautifully with the silvers. Perfection with the mermaid glass. Just absolutely a beautiful little extra. And we got a pack of beading needles, and you know, it's been forever since I bought new needles, and if you're a bead weaver, if you use your needles, you will know that they get bent. Oh, they just do. You grab onto them, you pull, you know, sometimes I take my pliers and pull it through a few beads with the pliers, and it is so lovely to have a new pack, and any size you could need, from 10 all the way up to 12. And it's the same as the wire. The higher the number, the smaller the needle, same as our craft wire, the way they are numbered. So that is just so amazing. I was thrilled to get this. I mean, they do such a great job with their box. And then we got something unusual, and I admit I didn't really recognize it. These are crystal pickup pencils. Now, I have seen the crystal pickup tool, which has like a little bit of wax on the end, and you can pick up your crystals with it and set them, like your chaton and like things that that you know need to glue in or that you need to hold in place to do prongs. But this has a little tiny wax tip, and it doesn't leave a residue. These might be a little bit too big to pick up, but if you're doing small things, this will grab your crystal and pick it up. It's supposed to. So I actually have never had that tool. It does feel really waxy. I've never had that tool, and I didn't know that that tool came in a pencil form. But because if you've seen me like set crystals in some of my other videos, and if you've seen me do glue in end caps and things like that, I tend to use my bent chain nose pliers as that tool, but this is so cool. What an amazing thing to have in your supplies. I'm a toolaholic and I just love tools. I feel like with the right tools, I can accomplish absolutely anything. So I just think this is so cool. And the next time that I have like really tiny little crystals, like last month, or I think it was last month, I set some crystals in the center of acrylic flowers that were in the Potomac treasure box. And you know, I just did it really carefully with my pliers, but this could be perfect for that. So this is a cool little addition to our treasure box. And this month I also received some Potomac Beads stickers. And if you guys are kind of new to bead weaving or even to jewelry making, I encourage you to go on the Potomac Beads website because they offer free patterns and they have a lot of tutorials and things for different projects, not only bead weaving, but stringing, knotting. They have been making videos for over 10 years that I know of. They might even longer than that, but I've been watching Potomac Beads for about a decade. And so this month I got a free pattern in my box, and the patterns look like this. They are really, really well done. So if you have always wanted to try bead weaving, and you just want to sit quietly with step-by-step color directions, you know, Potomac Beads is absolutely fabulous for that. So this is the Coastal Oasis Treasure Box Edition for June 2024. I love it. I'm thrilled. Brava, brava, brava to the people at Potomac Beads. I love what you did this month. And so I'm going to clean up my mat, and I'll come back with another video with at least my first project, which has these and these involved in that project. So I thank you so much for watching. I will just remind you that if you are interested in the Potomac Beads treasure box or the other subscription, which is the kit edition, I will put links to those in the description box along with my code. And also anything else that I love from Potomac Beads, I usually will do a separate link because it's a really huge website. It's fun to navigate and, you know, easy to navigate, but might save you some time. I love their Permalac coating. I love the Athena cast line. Their seed bead section is amazing. And if you are looking for certain crystals, they have them all organized on the website. So I really encourage you, between the patterns and all the different types of beads, to like make a coffee or a tea or a glass of wine and sit down and like look over the website. So I'll leave those links in the description box below. And thank you so much for choosing my video. I hope you have subscribed. If you like my content, it is free, doesn't obligate you to anything or cost you anything. And then if you hit the little bell notification, like when I do an unboxing and then I come back in a day or two with a project idea, you won't miss the project or the notification. So thanks for watching, everybody. Also, my email is in the description box if you would like to share pictures of your little pet helpers that are around your work tables. I love to have those to put at the end of my videos here and there. I hope everyone is safe and well and having fun on your beading mats. Ciao, jewelry making friends.